Hello and welcome everyone to UniVag. Today we have with us Ms. Plaksha Agrawal. She was the All India rank 2 in the general category in this year's IIM Indore IPMAT exam, and she is also qualified NTSE. So let us ask Ms. Plaksha to introduce herself.
Thank you, Ambuj, for this lovely introduction. As you said, I qualified NTSE Stage 2. I scored 96.6% in 10th boards and 95% in 12th boards. I was a JEE aspirant and got 98.4 percentile in JEE Mains January attempt. But I was always so interested in IPM course that when lockdown happened, I got another chance to think about it and work towards this goal.
So my next question would be, how did you prepare for the IPMAT exam?
I prepared for around 2 months rigorously. Though I have started studying from January itself. The last 2 months were very important, and I used to devote 8 to 10 hours every day. One strategy that I opted that worked pretty well for me was that along regular mocks, I used to devote a specific time for each questions. For example, 15 minutes for 8 questions. It was kind of a short mock for me. If I could solve only 4 out of the 8 questions, then after that, the remaining unsolved questions were done at my own pace. It doesn't matter the number of questions done, whether you could solve 1 or 4, but eventually this number will improve and you will see that at the end of the day, you have done more number of questions efficiently. This allowed me to follow my time management and analyze better the difficult topics for me. My parents supported and helped me a lot in this process, and I couldn't have done it without them. My father used to give me words every day, and I searched for antonyms, synonyms for it. I also tried to read a lot of idioms. Along with this, I used to go for a walk or play badminton in the evening to keep me fresh and motivated all day. Taking appropriate breaks and listening music also helped me and energized me for the rest of the day.
So what was video-based assessment part of the selection process?
I always wanted to experience an IIM Indore interview. But though this time it was video based, still it was very challenging. The questions were very interesting, and they just wanted to see your confidence and opinions. I personally loved the question, which asked a fictional character that I relate the most to. It doesn't matter how small the character is, but it should be honest and should come from within you. One advice I would like to give all of you is that have a good margin before the submission. Don't push it towards a deadline. I'm saying this from my personal experience that you don't know what technical issue you might find yourself into, and it's always good to be on the safe side.
So how did you balance between your board exams, the JEE and the IPMAT exam?
So originally, our IPMAT was supposed to be 1 month after our boards alongside JEE and other competitive exams. I used to make a schedule and devote individual hours for all the three exams. Daily targets are the best way to push you towards your goal and ensures that you do not waste your day switching from one topic to another without any output. It always gives you a sense of accomplishment at the end of the day and helps you to inspire yourself for another productive tomorrow.
Could you tell us which books you referred to prepare for the exam?
For quants, I think my NTSE preparation helped me a lot. I had a good hold on mental ability topics. I solved Arun Sharma and similar books. Practice is the only way out, and my focus was always to reduce the time taken for each question. Because most of us can solve these questions if the time constraints were not there. So instead of relying on tricks and shortcuts given in books, I used to devise my own tricks for each type of question. It helped me very well. For verbal ability, I read Word Power Made Easy by Norman Lewis first and read editorials and newspapers daily. One of the most important things that helped me very well was maintaining flashcards. It improved my vocabulary quite a lot. It is very, very effective, but don't underestimate newspapers because any word you come across will not be stuck in your head forever if you don't see it often, whether in books, journals, interviews, or anything.
So what was your reaction when you got to know that you have made it to IPM at IIM Indore?
So an interesting thing happened. We got the email of being selected late in the evening. I was so happy and so excited that I got selected into IIM Indore. My mother even started crying. The next morning, I saw the merit rank. Although my paper went very good and I was expecting a good result, I could never have imagined my overall rank. I just stood there speechless and was blown away.
So my last question would be, would you like to give your message to the aspirants preparing for the exam?
Okay, one thing I would like to advise all of you is that don't underestimate yourself. You have the ability to conquer what you dream for, and in this journey, self doubt is the biggest enemy. Work hard and sincerely, and you will definitely succeed. Prepare a basic plan for around 3 4 months before the exam. List all the topics that seem difficult to you and topics that you're good at. Practice a lot, and I mean by a lot. uh, do regular mocks and keep on talking with your parents. Go on if you have a problem. Their endless support and motivation is what makes it all possible. So whenever you're low, just talk to them and you will definitely motivate yourself. All the best.